Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're taking something that honestly causes countless couples sleepless nights and, let's be real, maybe a few bruised toes, and we're going to transform it into a moment of pure, manageable confidence. If you're a focused learner looking to systematically conquer your first wedding dance, you are absolutely in the right place. We're digging into a highly practical, step-by-step guide from a professional ballroom studio to map out a clear path from first dance anxiety to absolute celebration. Let's get started.
Are you ready for the spotlight? Seriously, it's a heavy question, isn't it? Your first wedding dance is one of the very few moments during that entire celebration where you and your partner will be in the absolute center of the room. Every single eye is on you, and the risks of just kind of winging it, they're surprisingly high. You're dealing with slick floors, heavy wedding attire, and the very real danger of completely missing the timing of your favorite song. The anxiety surrounding this is completely valid.
But hey, here is the good news. You do not need years of dance experience to fix this. What you actually need is an incredibly pragmatic, step-by-step chronological plan. The source material we're looking at today outlines a simple 5-lesson method designed to take place over the weeks leading up to your wedding. The entire philosophy here is to transform your dance from a high-stakes performance into a comfortable, shared moment between you and your partner, building that muscle memory long before you ever step onto the reception floor.
Okay, let's dive into this syllabus. We're mapping out exactly how we'll build your countdown to confidence across 5 structured sections. 1. The first dance spotlight. 2. Foundation, focusing on song and style. 3. Building your dance routine. 4. The game day rehearsal. And finally, 5. The confidence checklist.
Starting right off with Section 1, the first dance spotlight, shifting your mindset. Before we learn a single dance step, we have to address the elephant in the room. Preparation absolutely matters, but perfection? Perfection is a total myth.
So, the crucial point is this. You can get to comfortable and memorable with a structured plan. That right there is the golden rule for this entire explainer. Your end goal is simple comfort. You want your guests to remember a beautiful, connected moment, not a rigid, terrified routine, right? Anchor your mindset to comfort and immediately take the pressure off.
Moving into Section 2, Foundation, Song and Style, which covers Lessons 1 and 2. This is where we lay the theoretical and musical foundation for the actual dance.
Lesson 1 is all about locking the song and confirming the moment. You need to be incredibly specific here. Choose the exact track, practice counting the beats, and define the absolute exact start and end points. Oh, and if your DJ is giving a formal cue, note it down. The goal here is pure, solid logistics. You and your partner must know exactly when your first move starts, entirely eliminating that awkward guesswork of staring at each other waiting for the beat to drop. Once the song is locked, Lesson 2 is choosing a dance style you can actually sustain. We need to forget the stressful myth of pursuing complicated footwork. Embrace the reality. Simple patterns and easy two-steps are your best friend. You want a style that matches your energy and comfort level, like a basic ballroom or a slow line dance, because when the nerves kick in, a simple foundation just won't fall apart. Next up, Section 3, Building Your Dance Routine, covering Lesson 3. Here, we shift from theoretical choices into the actual physical mechanics of your movement. So, how do you feel a 3-minute song without running out of ideas? Well, the secret is the repeatable sequence. By definition, this is simply a short 8 to 16 count loop of dance steps you can repeat comfortably. This concept is an absolute lifesaver. It reassures you that you do not need a unique, non-stop choreography for the entire song. You just need a small, solid block of movement that you can confidently string together. Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is how it brilliantly simplifies the learning process by splitting that repeatable sequence into core components. Step 1 is a short intro, maybe just 2 measures. Step 2 is your main pattern, taking up 8 to 12 counts. And Step 3 is a simple turn or a little styling moment, taking 2 to 4 counts. That is the whole shebang. You just practice this loop slowly at first and then build up to tempo. But a quick, stern word of caution before we move on. Only include a lift or dip if you can do it safely and consistently. Look, your wedding day is absolutely not the time to unveil a brand new, highly advanced athletic maneuver you learned on YouTube the night before. Practice safely. If a flashy move isn't rock solid, ditch it.
Let's move to and see how this builds in Section 4, the game day rehearsal. This covers Lessons 4 and 5, where we shift from practicing in the safe environment of your living room to tackling the chaotic, real-world logistics of your venue.
Lesson 4 focuses on real-world, non-dancing logistics that constantly trip couples up.
because a crowded reception hall with Aunt Linda trying to take a blurry photo is nothing like an empty dance studio. Rehearse exactly where you will stand at the start. How are you walking into your mark? What's your spacing from the wedding party? Practice holding your position, your posture, and where your eye line is. And if you have crowd-friendly moments, practice transitioning back to your main sequence without rushing.
And that brings us to Lesson 5, the game day run-through. This outlines the immense value of a true dress rehearsal. You need to put on the exact outfit and shoes you'll be wearing. You must rehearse end to end, from the very first cue to the final beat. Try to match the room lighting and find a similar floor surface so you know how your turns will actually feel. Most importantly, record yourself. Watching that recording allows you to objectively spot and correct timing issues so you finish feeling incredibly calm instead of strained.
Bringing us to our final section, number 5, the confidence checklist. Think of this final polish as a quick, highly pragmatic review designed to send you off to your reception with complete peace of mind.
Let's rapidly run through these final checks. Are your shoes actually fitted and comfortable? Have you checked the floor for slick surfaces? Is your music timing verified with the DJ? Have you completed at least one rehearsal exactly as planned? And this brilliantly illustrates how solving deep-seated anxiety often comes down to simple, tangible preparation checks. If you can check these boxes, you are ready.
Which leaves us with this final, thought-provoking question. Will your first dance be a performance or a deeply shared moment? The source materials philosophy is that by utilizing a short plan, keeping your steps simple, and practicing real-world logistics, you remove the burden of putting on a show. You create the space to actually look your partner in the eyes and enjoy yourselves while everyone watches. So ask yourself, what other parts of your wedding day could benefit from this comfort over perfection mindset? Thank you for joining me for this explainer. Now go lock in that song, keep it simple, and enjoy the dance.